Hey guys, General Tabby here, and today I'm just going to be making a quick video addressing some of the issues I see with the Battle Pass system in solo. I put out a tweet saying how I felt about it, and I actually got a response from Swords of Legends Online, and they asked for some feedback, so I'm trying to do it in a constructive way, because I do, and I want to clarify this from the very beginning, I do enjoy this game. I really like the game, and it has a lot of potential, and I want the game to succeed. So all I'm doing is addressing some issues which I think will improve the game and help it to do so. So with that out of the way, let's just dive straight in, because I'm planning to put this onto Twitter as well, just to kind of make it easier of access, so instead of sending links to people. So yeah, first things first, I recently became partnered with Swords of Legends Online, and one of the issues I'm having is some of the changes which have happened also around the same time as of me becoming partner. I've had issues with, and just because I'm partnered with a game, it does not mean I can fully endorse everything to do with it if I see something wrong. So this video is addressing some of these issues. So what we're here to mainly talk about today is the Battle Pass system. Now, the Battle Pass system in this game started off not too bad. Like, at first look, I thought it didn't seem too bad. As soon as I've played it for a bit and spent any time kind of actually looking at it, I've seen how utterly atrocious the Battle Pass system actually is. So what we're going to do is slowly break down just some of the things to do with why and what would actually improve it. So it's not just saying the game is bad, it is actually saying what could improve the game. So the Battle Pass system, you have to collect 10 tokens a day, and that's the maximum you can earn a day, and you need to earn 320, so it's just over a month's worth. But the Battle Pass does not actually last for that long. It works out to roughly, if you missed a week completely, you could just about still do it. If you did 10 tokens every day but you missed a full week, you could. That's the leeway you have. So for me, someone who went on holiday now is going to struggle getting the last reward, which really sucks, because that should not happen in the game. You should be allowed to go on holiday without being punished. So the main issue is time gating, and the fact that you can only earn 10 a day limits your progression. The way you progress is by achieving these. So each of these gives you a different amount of tokens. I'm sure most of you already know all this, but it means you kind of have to stick to doing these things in the game, but each one has a limit. So for me, someone who likes to run dungeons all day, I can run one dungeon and get a reward for it, but then I have to do other tasks which I find either annoying or menial in order to get the other 10 tokens, or the rest to make my 10 tokens. So I don't do a lot of the leisure activities, but now I find myself doing some. I've got myself into PvP due to this and started enjoying it, but even realised I can only earn 3 from doing the one I like, which is the Garden of Blades. Battle of the Continents is long, and if you lose you gain no rewards whatsoever, so it just means that if you spend your time doing this, you have to actually get a team that you can win with in order to gain free tokens. You can do this one, which is going against AI, which gives you 2, but in general you are forced to do things you probably wouldn't normally do. So me, who is a massive PvE player, I find myself having to do the same 8 heroic tasks a day and then 4 in one set area. This only runs twice a week, so I can't even do that. And Turquoise Lanterns event bi-weekly, and a lot of time you've got to do the event, so doing the normal Turquoise Lantern tasks don't actually give you one, so that's an issue. It's only letting you do the events rather than just the daily tasks, which is frustrating for someone who really likes Turquoise Lantern. So it's an issue, because if you are they've tried setting it out so you can earn 10 in each area and then mix and match if you wish, but why should we be limited? Why can't we just have someone who enjoys PvP that much, they want to play 20 matches a day, and say they win 17, give them 17 tokens? Or make it so if they play 5 matches of Battle of the Continents, which even that is way too long for the amount of time I have free in a day sometimes, even just set it so that 3 a day, and they still get the free tokens just for playing free matches, whether they win or lose. But if they win on the first one, just give them the free tokens. Little changes like this would really help, but the main issue is the limit. If you limit someone, and I've done this by playing many battle passes in many different games, and I've found the only ones that I've stuck with are the ones that give me free range on when to play the battle pass. So, for example, I play BDO. I managed to take a break from BDO, only doing the login to get the rewards and logging back out. Didn't actually do any gameplay apart from some AFK stuff, and didn't make any progress on my battle pass for a while. But then, in a few days, I managed to blast out a massive proportion of it, and I felt like I was rewarded. So now I've completed my battle pass on that game, and I came back to it by choice, not because I was made to, but by the fact that I enjoyed the game, and the tasks were quite fun. They were different. Once I've done them, that's it, it moves on. You do a different task. So BDO makes me want to come back to it, and I keep the motivation because I want the rewards at the end of it. The rewards in this game being one of the issues, there isn't much on the battle pass in general, which is a good job because you don't have that long to do it. You only get, like I said, you get a month and a bit. So the amount of rewards and the time to earn them is an issue in itself. You don't pay super loads for the battle pass, but you normally don't for a battle pass. But the rewards I find you get in the battle pass, it's good that they give you these that allow you to choose basically your own rewards in one of the shops, which I'll in fact show you. In the point shop, so you can actually pick your own reward, but you don't earn enough to be able to get some of the things you would really want. So it helps contribute. I already had a lot of points, that's the only reason I have this amount, so I could buy a mount, but not from what I earned from the battle pass itself. So the issue being, they've themed it around aquatic, mermaid-esque themes, but in the battle pass there is no outfit regarding this. There are items, accessories, but there is no overall outfit. Instead what they did was they promoted a pre-existing outfit in the item shop to be bought alongside the battle pass. Now, the prices in the item shop, which is a different issue, I'm not going to go too far into it, but for example with the time gated ones, again time gating, they release ones for a limited time. These are an actual copy of the ones you earned from the summer event, which was time gated because the event makes it so after 180 days you will lose the outfit even if you've bought it with in-game event currency. That is another issue all in itself. You should never just remove an item from the game once someone's earned it. Bad. So the prices are quite a lot if you want to buy this mount, because it's just shy of or it's just over the amount you buy in currencies. Then you're going to be spending a lot of money for one item. If you wanted to get the relevant ones to the battle pass, again, you're forking out on top of the battle pass a hefty chunk of change. It's not good. You should include all these items in the battle pass. If you make it aquatic themed, give them an outfit which is going to stay in the game, not this one which is earned temporarily outside of the battle pass and still is just evaporated from the game. So the rewards are not amazing, and the time scale is awful. So I can't even earn the end items now just because I went on holiday. I don't agree with that. So get rid of the daily amount you can have, the limit. Keep it as this if you want. If you only want this amount of rewards, just change them a little bit. I'd just make it so if you're going to make it mermaid-esque themed, give them the outfit included with the battle pass rather than making them buy it on top of the battle pass. That's how I would do it, especially because, again, it's not the biggest battle pass ever, so you want to fill it with stuff which builds motivation in the player, which is the key element here. You actually want them to come back. I saw this being the tier, the end tier item, and I lost motivation because I've already got these two, which personally I just find better. There's not much difference in this. It's just a different looking pet. But to me, it's not what I would put at the end. I'd have it as an outfit or something, or a weapon style, a cool cosmetic. So anyway, with this being out of the way, again, coming back to a comparison battle pass in other games works well. For example, Fortnite. Now I know some of you might kick off with this because it's a completely different genre of game, but it's still a battle pass system. And it's a battle pass system that works renownedly well because, again, there is no pressure on the player for when to play it, how little or how much to put in a day. They are not punished for putting in too much, they're not punished for putting in too little. In fact, they can even choose once they're playing the game if they want to do challenges to make up the XP, if they just want to play the game, and XP is what earns it. So instead of doing it as tokens, it's just XP, you just go up in levels. And it works renownedly well. Again, BDO being an MMO, so like this game, their battle pass is very different. They have it where you do set tasks, you don't repeat the tasks. Once you've done that task, you move on into battle pass. So it's very different, but again, we're not time gated by it. That's the issue here. The word time gating is the main thing to address here. So I think I've covered most of the points I wanted to make with this, and I really hope Solo consider some of these changes, because if they don't, I cannot any longer put any money into the battle pass system in this game. I will no longer be buying any battle pass for the game if it does not change. Saying that, even with item shop items in general, the prices, because of how high they are just for an outfit, and the fact that I spent £100 buying the game to get the collector's edition, I just don't find it very motivating to actually want to buy the items. So I will no longer be putting any money into the game past this point, other than what I've already put in, which is still quite a lot for how long it's been out. So if they change it, I will happily try out a new styled battle pass system, and even if they change the item shop slightly, stop time gating things, the game will greatly improve. And again, I'll go back to wanting to spend money on it because I enjoy the game. The game is good. I still will be playing the game. I'll still be logging in. I just want to be able to log in a game and be rewarded for the tasks that I want to do. So dungeon running, let me be rewarded per dungeon and it contribute towards the battle pass, because that's what I like doing. Don't punish the player and make them do menial tasks which make them log in and hate the game for being forced to do tasks they didn't want to do in the first place. It doesn't become enjoyable, and it definitely makes it so I don't want to play the game anymore, because now I'm frustrated with having to do this every day, this same repeated pattern of tasks I don't even enjoy. Just listen to this, please, and change it, and I will definitely still be playing the game, and I will still be putting more into it if you make these changes. I hope this has been helpful in some way. I hope it's not come across as too harsh, because I definitely do enjoy this game. It has amazing potential. So yeah, please take care, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video I make on this game, I guess. So take care, guys. Goodbye.